All right, this morning I had the opportunity to go on Newsmax and on the news and do an interview regarding the death of Charlie Kirk. This death has impacted me just like it's impacted all of you guys watching this video. He meant a lot to conservatives and to the conservative movement, and honestly just for Christians worldwide as he stood up for Christian values. This death it's hit me super hard just knowing that somebody in the same realm politically and somebody that does similar content to me has died just doing what they loved and having civil discourse with people in public. And Charlie actually messaged me the night before he died after I had been on Laura Ingram and done an interview, and then invited me on a show to come on today actually, would have been Thursday. And to know that he's no longer here, it's just super sad and it makes me saddened. I did have this opportunity to do this interview on the news, and so I just want to give him a spot here on my channel to say how impactful he was, not just to me, but to millions of people in the world. And I hope you guys enjoy this interview, and I want to give Charlie a personal spot here on my channel for the rest of my channel's history. Rest in peace to a good man, and I know he will be missed, but he will not be forgotten.
I want to bring in conservative influencer Nick Shirley. He's a 23-year-old content creator and independent journalist.
Nick, welcome, and thanks so much for coming on today. We talked about Charlie's influence on the youth, right? And I know you're one of them, and also knew Charlie personally. Can you tell us what you're thinking about today?
Yeah, I woke up this morning and it didn't even feel real. I remember, we all got the news yesterday, and everyone's heart sank. Whether you knew him or not, you just couldn't believe that it was real. And I just feel so sad about what happened and the fact that this is what we are living through today because of just having conversations, and it has led people to this point due to these crazy far left ideas that people are now killing people. They tried with Trump and they succeeded with Charlie, and it makes me super sad, and it quite frankly scares me as well.
Yeah, Nick, I wanted to talk to you about that too in terms of the assassination of Charlie Kirk and the sadness that that leaves behind, and you can only assume maybe the motive would be to silence that voice. He was the leader of the younger generation. As you well know, there are many in politics that might write the younger generation, the younger voter off. Charlie Kirk did not do that, and Charlie Kirk went after that demographic, and he did so with such success, and he did so with his faith, and he led with his faith. Did that resonate with you?
I think it resonated with lots of people, just to know that there's also people that have the courage to stand up and to bring and talk about Christ openly and not deny the truths of the Bible and the truths of what we believe as Christians. And it gave so many more people the confidence to really stand up for what they believe in. And Charlie, me and him also, I'm in that sphere where I make content like this, and I tell people what I believe and share the truths of the world with people, and to know that there's other people alongside me that would also support was also strengthened. It's super sad he's died, and the only thing that I can think that is encouraging at the moment is knowing that he's on the other side, and he will be that patriot and that cheerleader for now millions of people.
Yes. Yes. You think about all those kids who showed up at his campus events, right? Because they wanted to hear him speak, and they wanted to listen to these conservative points that maybe they felt deep down in their heart, but they would have been hesitant to share out loud. And he dismantled arguments in such a creative way. He was so educated. He was intelligent, and he was calm when answering questions. A lot of people came at him so combatively, and he kept his cool throughout it. I also understand, Nick, that he was pretty influential behind the scenes, even sharing messages to rising voices in the conservative movement. Maybe you yourself received messages. What was that like to have?
Yeah, just the other day, he messaged me the night before he was assassinated, because I had just been on Fox News. I just did an interview, and I was going to be on his show today, and I was on his show yesterday, just literally an hour before he was assassinated. And to know that he was also watching, encouraging other people, and it wasn't just me. Whenever, I'm sure if you saw a clip of anybody standing for the truth, he was encouraged as well.
You met him a year ago, is that right?
Yeah, met him a year ago, just outside of the DNC. Talked to him for a brief moment. That was just one of the conversations I had with him, and one of the few times I met him. And it's just so real. It's just so sad, and
And
it's just a
you
sad
also
day.
mentioned too, Nick, at the start of this segment that you're scared. You're an independent journalist, and you're in that same realm of Charlie Kirk, of Turning Point Action Group, and sharing, those thoughts and those views. Does that silence you, seeing what happened to Charlie Kirk?
No, not at all. It just makes me want to actually go even harder. I've been attacked at so many events, and these videos you're seeing on the screen right now are from Utah. They're from Utah. The craziest streets I've
That's
ever
where
been
you're
on
from.
is Utah. Yeah, that's where I'm from. And no, this will not silence anybody. If anything, it's going to make you even want to go harder. And you do see violence. I've been attacked at these protests. These same protesters have sent messages to my house. They've done gross things, and it does scare you a little bit. And then now I'm gonna have to up security when I go out in public and film, especially when I do live streams. It's just super sad that this is just the reality. It's you can't even I can't even feel safe now going out on the street, doing a live stream, talking with people, and having open discourse. He was having open discourse with people, and he was killed.
Yeah. Well, just know that your work is very much so supported, and worldview is very much so shared by millions of conservatives out there. Nick, thank you very much for coming on. We do hope that you stay safe in your future endeavors, but definitely not to give up hope.
Thank you.